Do I really have to learn German in order to migrate to Germany? And the answer is yes. Why? Very simple. About 5% of the jobs in Germany in the IT sector are English speaking. About 95% of the jobs in the IT sector are German speaking. What exactly does it mean? So if you apply for an English speaking role, there's on average about 5,000 people who apply together with you. And you need to compete 5,000 people and be the best out of 5,000 people. If you apply for a German speaking role, on average, there's about 50 people competing with you, and you need to win about 50 fellow applicants. So which one is easier to win? With English speaking roles, you will have people from the entire African continent, about 1.3 billion people, the entire Asian continent, South America to apply. And currently, for example, lots of pressure from Ukraine, who are already even close to the EU. So that are pushing for that market. What exactly does 5% of the economy mean? Who roughly are they? They are mostly the international companies such as, for example, Amazon, Microsoft, Zalando, and so forth. And a few startups started by 20-plus-year-old who will have an English-speaking culture. And the 95% of the job market, who are they typically? They are the so-called SMEs or Mittelstand in Deutschland. What is Mittelstand or SMEs in Germany? Let's say they're roughly between 500 to 5,000 people. They are typically a multi-generational, family-owned businesses that are traditional people work there over generations. If you want to migrate with family and look for stability and not a hire and fire mentality, they are your place to go. But since it's a multi-generational business, they don't just randomly change the language of there because they have traditions and everything, but they make the backbone of the German economy. And they are the ones who, are typically world champion in some technology or manufacturing very often, and they are typically the ones who struggle to find the people. The startups don't struggle that much, and the English speaking, because they recruit across the globe anyway. They don't struggle as much, but these guys, the SMEs, they struggle to find people, and they are the backbone of the economy with all the economic power. But I know somebody who migrated to Germany with English skills. Some candidates say, well, that's possible. And yes, about 1 out of 5,000 will. So how many thousand people do you know in your network? And 1 or 2 have succeeded? So, well, that is one of those 5,000 people. But if you want to be the one to succeed, you probably want to control the variables. Yes, but it's really hard. Well, I'll tell you a secret. That's your biggest plus. Because you know what? Most people are not willing to do the work, and that's what keeps them out. If you are willing to do the work, you are having an advantage out of the masses. If you are willing to put in the work to learn the German language, you just get from the 5,000 per job opening to a 50 per job opening pool. You're in an entirely different pool. Most people are not willing to do the work to get into that pool. If you are, you really have a head start. It's so much easier to compete 50 people than 5,000 people. So if you want to be the one to succeed and ensure you succeed, don't wait for luck only. Control the variables.